Thank you for staying tuned. You know, it's a live show, and of course, during live productions, you can expect anything and everything to happen. We just had to take that break for a little bit of housekeeping. Now we're back, and hopefully today's conversation will be quite an interesting one, considering our guest in the house this morning. So when he came in, Adebimpe said, Awolowo. I said, you. Okay. I guess this morning is an actor. He's a man of many parts. He will tell you more about himself, of course. When he came into the industry, many people asked the question, okay, can an Awolowo come into this industry? We know them to be lawyers, politicians, and he's posh now. And you know, he came into the industry, and of course he's been keeping up with the trend, and of course maintaining the steez, known with the Awolowo name. I'm sure he's wondering what's wrong with these women. Seyi Awolowo, good morning. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you for having me. Good morning.
Right. Okay, so let's start this way. You are an actor. But what endeared you into the industry? Because like I said, a lot of people, when they hear the name Awolowo, they'll say, oh no, the Awolowos are known to be politicians, known to be, you know, advocates of justice and all of that. But Seyi, being an actor, so what was it that, you know, prompted you to want to make a name in this industry? You're still thinking, okay, what's going on here?
Okay, so how do I put it? I would not say it was out of rebellion. I'm not going to say so because, quite frankly, growing up, I grew up with a library in the house, a really big library. So I read a lot of books. There were a lot of books to read in the house, and yeah, I read it. Then after a while, I discovered television. You know, because at the point in time it was portion. Then after I discovered I had freedom to television, and then the silver screen is a splendid place to be. It helped broaden my horizon, because even reading books alone helped me picture things already, and I'm now seeing a lot of it on TV, and I'm seeing people portray different characters that I'd also read about. I'm like, me too, I can do it now. And by God's grace, I'm a very jolly fellow once you get to know me. From childhood, I'm very playful, and I'm someone that had the ability to imitate the people around me. So from there, I mean, that's how I started. And okay, so the entertainment, the way I entered it, it was in the course of, I was a giant part from school. I went to come and enjoy Lagos life without my family knowing that I was on my way to Lagos, right? Because I was in Olabisi Onabanjo University at the time. And then an agent, a modeling agent, spoke to me in the bus and was like, Seyi, he introduced himself, and I told him, I was like, Seyi, I think you should be a model. And that's how it started. And I started modeling, and before I knew it, from modeling, it switched into, try this scene, try that one. And then before I knew it, one or two, nothing too major. Then I went into my social incarceration the first time, you know, and then came, and in the course of it, I noticed that was something
you had a flair for this, and you also wanted to explore. Yes, in addition to the previous experiences I had been on set with and all of that. Because
before I went to the house in 2019, I was on a number of sets. I was actually going for a whole lot more acting auditions and all of that. So it was picking up the pace a little bit till I go into the house, and then I came back out and
boom.
Glory be to God.
Okay, so when you went into the house, like you called it, and then after that experience, did it change anything as to, oh, okay, it looks like this is what I really want to do, or it looks like I'm going to backtrack a bit and just allow for the experience I've gained? Because again, we know that, I can't remember if it was the second time or the second time, you know, there were some things that, you know, more or less like came after, and it looked like, oh, Seyi survived. So what did that also open to you, you know, personally as an individual? Okay,
so the first time I went into the house, I know that I was not prepared. I just went to go and sell a particular product of mine, and then it metamorphed into what it became. And then coming out of the house the first time, I'm like, wow. Ordinary me that was sharing flyers a couple of months ago about the brand, I was like, I need you to sign up. Then the next thing, I'm seeing people just, wow, wow. You know, I walk into a shopping mall and people are giving me free stuff.
So this kind of door can open.
You know, I'm like, wow. Yeah, I do well. And I'm not like, in the midst of that, there's a lot of noise, so I didn't really hear or focus on what I was supposed to do. Like I was just trying to grab onto everything. Wow, opportunity, you know, it's opportunity
So there
comes
was
but
no
once.
focus?
Honestly, there was not. There wasn't any, because it looked like the opportunities were just endless and would just keep coming. So I didn't think, yeah, King, instead of me to have just focused on what I went in the first time to and just built from then on out, you know. But as time went on, my focus, because when the noise started drowning out, more housemates had gone in, the pressure or the light had dimmed on. So it was now I was able to see, okay, maybe this a little bit more better than that, maybe this a little bit more better than this. And that's how I've been going from then on out. And the second time, I mean, like you said, I survived it. and you know,
That's something. You know, when my big brother was introducing or was describing the Awolowos, you know, and you, Seyi, when you were going into Big Brother, did you think that, I have a name, I have a reputation to hold, and also at that time, your cousin was also the vice president's wife, and did you feel somehow, you know, while going into, did you think about the reputation of the Awolowos?
okay, so,
Dynasty.
so you see, growing up, growing up, it was already instilled in me the fear of the Lord. My upbringing was a chick. Right, I'm number 10 and number 20, so there's a lot of people I have to have accounts to.
Okay.
Why did you? How did you? You know, as you're answering how, yeah, you have to answer why. Then they see the show rope, you know, then the Yorubas come from another side, so ikoye only
From everywhere.
So and I'll say this for a fact, I know how to be on my toes at any point in time, because I believe that I was brought up well. My mom did not falter. My brothers did not give space for me to fumble. They did not spare the rod. So I'm sure I'm not a sports child. And being on the show, I just had to remember who I was and where I was from. It was nothing difficult. It was not rocket science. Staying true to myself is the easiest thing I can do.
Right.
And that's what I did. I would like to believe I did to and through. I own my own. If you tell me I'm wrong and I agree with you, I will own it and take it like that. So being on the show, I'm sure a lot of my family members, I said that they're like, hey, Seyi, today, you know, yeah, for some certain reasons, maybe because they at the time they believe I had a short fuse to my anger.
To your anger,
But
okay.
Even the course of the show is when I even learned how to tolerate people and control my own anger. So at the same time, they were even proud of me, like, you know, well played.
You're matured, and then you're growing.
Learn. So honestly, I wasn't afraid of messing up in any way, because I mean, this life is a risk. If I wasn't going to do it, I won't be here now. I won't have known what the result would have been. So.
Right, let's come back into Nollywood as you know, as a village, as it is, and then look at what Nollywood also intends to portray. So you are a Yoruba boy, born, bred, and then like you said minutes ago, you were well brought up. So you also understood the fact that you had a name to protect, whatever you know it bordered down into. So. Nollywood itself as a brand in Nigeria and using Nollywood to promote culture, with what you've seen so far and with what you have offered so far in the industry, how would you describe the industry and the role it's playing in selling a different culture in Nigeria before we talk about globally?
Wow, okay. Industry-wise, I'll say I'm a novice. You know, industry-wise, I am a novice. I don't even think I have up to 50 films to my name yet, so this kind of conversation is for my elder ones, but...
Let's take it from your perspective.
From my perspective.
Right.
Okay.
Judging from the fact that you've read so many things and you have an idea of what you think Nollywood should portray. So where we are at the moment, or perhaps maybe if you take a look at where we're coming from, where we are at the moment, are we bridging that gap appropriately? Are we doing what we should be doing as Nollywood?
Honestly, not yet.
Not yet.
I don't even think we're anywhere close just yet, but we're on our way there. Right? Especially with the rise of the Yoruba cinema in recent times, the Geshin Koles, all those. Yeah, it's a good start, but I don't think we're there yet. I think Nollywood is unconsciously not yet, how do I put it? Unconsciously demarketing Nigeria without even knowing it, with some specific content. Not all of it.
Yeah, okay.
There's a lot of content that teaches and portrays the actual Nigerian for who they are, and all of that, yes. But some still are not doing it the right way.
Okay.
Sometimes the storyline portrays us as weak or doesn't portray us to believe in ourselves.
Okay.
We're looking for help from overseas. And this thing is something that can easily reorientate. Nollywood is supposed to be a channel to help reprogram or reorientate Nigerians as regards who we are. Because honestly, we have forgotten who we are. As of this point in time, we look more outwards before we think, I might have a solution to a problem, bring it to you, but the person I'm bringing it to say he wants to see a foreigner there before he showed that. And that's a lie. That just means to dash somebody more money. I don't agree to that.
Yeah.
Our solutions are inwards. So we need to remember who we are.
Right.
We need more stories to remind the general populace of how strong and resilient Nigerians are, I believe.
Okay.
Love stories can show it.
But we're doing most love stories.
Love story, and they're still online. Gender war. It's me. It's female. It's he. He's that. He's he me too. So how's it take away after the love story? That's it. Please, honestly, give me take away.
No, it's your industry.
You now you approach it on me.
Yes, now it's your industry now.
I'm not the person that wrote the story, but you probably have to critically converse.
I mean, but then okay, so I mean, we can't totally divorce the industry from we the people, because again, it depends on what the viewers are also asking for.
Yes.
So at what point do we need to get to that bridge where it has to be maybe not 50-50, maybe 70-30, where love stories can still be embedded in some of these things? Because I know there are a lot of Nigerians sometimes who say, you know what, you're not even telling the cultural stories the proper way.
Exactly.
You're not telling it. You're not even giving the right account. You're modeling up, either names or history or dates or things like that. So, how conscious should practitioners be now at ensuring that when you tell a story, you're telling it right? Because again, posterity will not forgive you.
Yes.
If you also do a great injustice when you're trying to portray something. So, if you're telling a story, how conscientious must you be at ensuring that whatever you're dishing out, whatever you're putting out, has the right content, and it is not in any way trying to rubbish, stories or facts?
Yes, I agree. We need to scrutinize. So, would I say research and development in Nigeria is something I don't think we take too seriously. And research is the reason why I'll say the West are able to in fact, they tell our stories better than us.
Yeah.
They even flip it to the extent that they rename some particular things that totally belong to us into theirs. And Africans believe that it is now their own, which is bad. And now, this is the good part for content creators or movie makers, from my point of view. Let's start telling our own stories the right way. We have all the resources we need here. And even if we need to import those other people, we have Nigerians that work there already, that are excelling in those fields. Why can't we build a bridge between us and them to work together? Okay, you guys have their expertise, we have our raw content. Let's make a merger and let's do it. But no, one person wants to eat all the glory to himself or shop all the money. Why?
Is that not also a problem?
It's a huge problem.
Because we
huge
know,
problem.
Even those in the West would, there's the power of collaboration.
Yes.
The end credits of a movie, you'll see different
names,
people coming together, different.
Our own now.
Everybody wants to.
Everybody. You have said it. Only you, 12-star general on the project, so that when they are celebrating you want the content. All the lights. If the light is not on you like this, if someone else should outperform you, you will cut the scene anyhow. You hide the person. Why?
So, is that a personal problem or an industry problem?
All of the above. That person's personal problem is affecting the industry at large. If the foundation is not set, and these are the people that are meant to hold it up, once you pull them out, it will, oh my year now, and then the next person will not, and before you know it, the whole pyramid has gone down. Whereas it's meant to, if I thought a floor is meant to go, it's meant to drop down to the next level. But because of the imbalances, this person wants to show you that Whereas if all these people should come together, I mean, okay, so we have Funke Akindele that is topping the charts every year, billion. Imagine she should harness our like 4 more people together. And say, okay, I think you are good with this more than this, and I think you are. No, I'm saying she is good all around with her company. But now imagine she says, okay, Uncle Nii, you are strong with visual effects. Uncle Kule, your wardrobe is fantastic. Tunde Kalani, your visual, you know, and all of them band together on one great Nigerian story or project. Imagine how it will be around the world. It will, I think, this is just my own personal opinion. I'm supposed to even collect money for this idea.
You're not even sure they're going to take this idea in the first place. Knowing full well we are here. I didn't even think you were going to say something.
When you were discussing earlier, he said something. Oh, you're pushing it on me.
Okay. He didn't want to take responsibility.
But at what point do actors, you know, advise, you know, when they get a script and say, look, I don't totally agree with all of this. At what point can you know, talk to a producer, or is it the producer or the director or both of them, that look, can we just tweak it a bit, you know, can it go this way, or, you know, it might look better? Do you have the liberty as an actor to do that?
Most times, the producers and the directors do encourage that you come with your own energy to it so that it is seamless and you can flow into the script, so they don't have to keep educating you or telling you, I need this much energy, I need that much energy. Okay. And that's why at the same time, my own side as the actor would request that let us have the script ahead of time so that we can, you know, be able to get into character, and then over time we'll be asking you for your, you know, for your input. We'll come over to you, this is what I thought about this character, and then, oh yes, I think maybe you should add a little bit persona, add a little bit more of that. It's, you know, giving someone a script on that day and telling to act on that day.
Does that happen? Does that happen?
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to pay.
I don't want you to answer.
You know, man,
you will take it out.
You go become that Jack Sparrow, sharp. I saw Shakespeare, you know. But then again, if it's supposed to be something like a masterpiece where you have to take your time to create the project and you really value the project. I mean, I believe you would plan that, okay, Seyi should be able to act this. Seyi, a month in advance, take this script, or let me see what you can do with this.
Okay.
If the producer or director is hell-bent on having that actor as the character, and there's a way the back and forth will go, that they'll come to a very good understanding and then it will work. Right? And I think most times these days, writers or producers always tend to have, while the script is being created, they have an idea of the actors
who they want to play the character,
that they believe can deliver.
Them.
Yes.
Okay.
So sometimes for actors, if a producer should drop you, or it's not their fault, it's just that their vision of what they want to bring to light is very important. Yeah. So don't feel bad if I will just say, you just did not bring that energy. And if they have the time to educate you, like, do it. Still, it's still good and all good and fair, but there's liberty for it.
Sometimes when things like that happen, when maybe a script writer or a producer already has an idea of who they'd like to play that character, and there are also fears that sometimes they could also make some actors stock actors where if you're portraying anything, this person will always come to mind. I always want to use Seyi for this act or for this, for this character, and then over time, it feels like in all the movies you're acting, it looks like there's a little difference, or maybe just the name. Change in that character.
So they're for that part, there are different people. There are a bunch of actors that I'll say are very versatile, right? And they can fit different roles. And there's some actors that they just have to play the lover boy, or they just have to play the villain. You know, there's just some people that is just unfortunate, just like
just
that.
Unfortunate.
It's unfortunate. Yes, I know. Like in recent times, for a fact, at the point of time, a bunch of people will always tell me, rich kid, now he go fit you, or lover boy. And now I ask people that, please let me be the villain in your movie.
Just try me.
Just let me be the bad guy. Let me be when I shoot people. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, let me be able to push myself. Let me try. I don't want to cry in the film, please. Let me be the bad guy. I will say,
to make somebody cry.
Yes, I don't mind. Let everybody be the same. I say, no, like my boy. You know, yes, okay. Because it's me coming out of what I think I've been classed
into, right.
And then there are some people that don't mind, are comfortable in it, being that particular character, and they own it, and they just go hard. And it makes auditioning and the selection easier for aspiring producers and directors, to be honest, because when you know that this guy can be the bad guy,
there's no point looking for someone else.
But man, worry, try again next year. But boy, it just shortens your time frame of as if you want more to match audition for all people. That's another thing. And the same auditioning is another thing on its own, because there's a lot of talent out there. To now sit down and be watching tapes on end. I don't know, before I put in my audition for the last one for Kemi Adetibaz, I thought about it, that how many other videos they have watched.
Because you really don't know what they're looking for.
Exactly. So still put it in. I check in psycho, check in calm. But
I think I saw him do a post that I beg you guys don't go and do photo shoot background to do me an audition.
You see, even me, I saw some people who told artwork. They did a prop. I want to invest in it. I want to invest in it. And you can't blame Nigerian mindset, packaging. No, you have to show extra efforts.
You're not being yourself.
Exactly.
So, since you started acting, either soap opera or full movies, which has been your most challenging, that really took you out of your comfort zone and, drew blood out of you? Which of the characters? Can you remember any now?
Okay. Yes, I can. Wow. Okay, so there was this character. Wow. It was for a YouTube movie. I did it for Big V Productions. Oh, wow. I think I was with Uchi Montana and Lydia. I hope I got her name right. I had to be wow.
What was
he was a very nasty character. Oh, wow. His personality was very toxic. There was coming out. It took me a while to come out of it, because that character even caused wahala in my house because it took a while. Even the producer was like, "Seyi, I advised you not to leave set until give it a couple of days before." But my wife was meeting me at home, my children say, "Daddy, what is happening?" So I'm like, my producer, no trouble. But unfortunately, when I got home, I took it out on everybody.
Wow, it was that bad.
It was that was one character, and I took it out on everybody. Even when I was on set, I was even Lydia. I'm sorry, I know I was not even the nicest co-actors, but that was just the character. So that was one character that was horrible, and But every other one, I always looked forward to it. But that one, no.
Okay, you talking about him now and then yourself? It must have been.
It was terrible. Terrible.
But which one for you was more or less like bread and butter? It was cool.
Oh, wow. Wow. Not just one. No.
Plenty.
Wow. Yeah. Brotherhood for Jade Shiberu. Okay. Big Love.
Big Love.
The skit I did with Arike Dimples recently.
Okay.
That I was a father of 3 and still searching.
Can you imagine? Still searching for what?
That's it.
Yes.
Still searching for what?
How will you be toasting a young woman and then your children will be coming out to you?
Because we can't be telling lies anymore. 2026 like wow. Come on, man. So for me, so we show you. I don't need like so. Let's show it to you, sweetheart. Because I no time, but don't worry, you are still taken care of. I don't have a why. I'll be won't take long, I'll be looking over my shoulder. Why?
And you brought 3.
How improper can you
be? So that she knows
with 3 children.
Can you imagine?
I take care of my children. Priority in me now. Sorry, character is a very jaddy.
Are you a comedian?
No.
I'm just asking.
No.
But so if you were given a character in a comedy, would you deliver?
I'll do my best.
Because even now,
it's only if the producer tells me that I'm not doing it, but that's why we say we're actors. We have to be able to sell the role. Any role you bring to us, I'm not like there's some roles I don't want to even try, but a happy role or a villain, I will do it for you. Enjoy.
You don't want to try, like what? Talk about it now.
No, let's leave some all the cry role.
Why can't you? This is the
cry love cry.
Why can't you cry?
So since you said you can, I mean, any role can. There's a movie, I think Etim Effiong and a couple of other guys are talking. I think Stripped or something.
Oh, wow.
If they had. If you,
Me.
they called you, you would have acted.
I want to play about some from VIP appearances, hello. Are you sure you cannot do private of this? Private.
So, I mean, a lot of people will also say, oh, Nigerians, if we're talking about cultural identity, oh, we're not known for things like that. How, at what point should our movies start talking about men being strippers or men acting as gay men or things like that? So, what I didn't even say you. So, I mean, so since we're talking about
that's
make
another
believe,
rule. That's another rule. I cannot.
you cannot.
I don't believe I can.
Okay.
I have 2 boys at home.
Oh, what would they be
boys.
looking?
Exactly. They daddy meaning.
What?
It's not possible. Let's be guided. I gotta portray a masculine man for my boys.
Let's be guided.
I like Obirin.
But you know.
Yes. Straight line. On a straight line. On a straight line. You got it. On a straight line.
Oh my God. So, are you ever going to consider at some point in time being a producer, a director, or are you comfortable just being an actor for now?
Oh, right now, because I want that industry to blow beyond, yes, I look forward to acquiring enough capital to show my production prowess. Okay. Yes, I intend to go into production, and yes, I do. Also go to school for it as well, not just go and
do anyhow.
No, because
be properly equipped.
Yes,
for
because
it.
there's a procedure to this, there's a process, and I said I can't just jump out of nowhere. You know, my other ones are doing it. They went to school before they came back to say they're directors. Yeah. Then they go back to school before they come back and say they are producers. Right. Because I have an idea or I can see the structure doesn't mean me, so I should just go and jump into it. I would like to respect the craft and the trade so that the other people that are coming behind me to understand that there's a process to these things. So when you see them celebrating their successes, this was not a get-rich-quick scheme. This was not a...
it was carefully
thought about, planned to, so that, because there are mistakes that happen, there are accidents, there are a lot of things that happen in the space of these things, and you need to learn your way into those kind of scenarios to be able to get yourself out. Yeah. Sometimes, yes, experience is the best key. But now that there are schools for it, let's do it. A bunch of the veterans might not have gone to school for it. They learned on the job under people and all of that, and they've transferred knowledge. Apprenticeship is also another means of schooling. Right. I don't mind, like now, every time I see Kayode Kasum, I'll say, hey, sir, I don't mind, I'll do personal assistant for you small. Let me learn your trade.
There's nothing that is, anything you learn stays with you.
Exactly.
And then you've taken it for life.
Exactly. So,
okay, so in the industry, who are some of the guys you worked with and it was top notch? Plenty.
I work with you a lot. I work with you, the process there when you're with the real Uncle Yemi.
There are plenty of Uncle Yemis in your industry.
Sholade, okay. You see, I don't even know which name I just be calling.
Okay, this is my aunt.
That's
Shafi.
Auntie Shafi. Oh my, see, I don't even know where to start. Bimba sweetheart, Kiki, darling.
Plenty.
We saw.
You have not met only Uncle Yemi Sholade is the man you have mentioned.
I don't. The man, I'm careful with the man.
Only one man you have mentioned.
You know, it's serious egbo. So all the other egbo, they cannot talk about. Oh, sorry, our egbo. So our egbo don't cool. You know, but the rest of them, yes, they're there. But you see, there are too many, and the up and comers as well. I'm not like, even in my own age class, Timini is a hero. Timini is a hero. Kunle Remi is a hero. Ebisa and Rai, hero. There are too many.
Many.
There are a lot of them because I learn off every single person. Everybody have their own different ways of interpreting their various characters. And it's always good to learn from all these people as well. They might have their own direction, but watching them, give 1 or 2 pointers, how they hold their breath, how they express their tone, how it changes, how they flow into the character. It's fantastic. Funky Malam, my hero, you know. Uzi. See, I can just keep going because I think I'm a small fraction of all of them in different ways. Because at different points, whenever I'm trying to either create a monologue or go into character, I think of them at different times. Like Uzi in this movie where it was the militant in the bush.
Okay. Is that the head? Not that one?
No, I think was it the Covenant or it's on the streaming platform. There's a way he delivered that he had the one eye. Here and Tokwe Oluwoniyo.
Oh,
that's
okay.
another sweet.
Yeah,
Oh. You see, that's
plenty fantastic people.
Full cap shit is not enough. Full cap is not enough. Yeah,
Full
it's all
cap
of them.
shit. Okay, so I mean, you've talked so well about the industry, and I know that there are a bit of challenges, or a bit of things that you see that you wish, oh, if I had a magic wand, I probably would, just get this done and dusted with. So maybe if you look at Nollywood in the next 5 years, what are some of the things that you wish the industry could have done away with and, pushed ahead, maybe for the growth and stability of the industry?
Should I call it the Nigerian factor or the human fact? Okay, what I say is this thing. When people want to employ you, they think they know what you need.
Okay.
I'm an actor. I'm hungry. I want roles. But remember, I also need to take care of myself and take care of where I'm coming from.
So the remuneration.
Remuneration is one bit.
Yeah.
And in the course of that remuneration, you see people trying to make excuses why they don't have to pay you more. They say you are still new in the industry. Oh, it does happen before.
Your act is your act.
These people, they don't care. They don't want to. It's only if you are in the grace of is a gracious producer or a gracious director. And even at that, the people that are to process your
indirectly
payments,
doesn't mean that they think they're doing you a favor.
Sometimes half the time, a lot of people think they're doing the favor. I just want you to blow up, do you? But that's the reason why I don't think you're doing the person a favor to blow the person. It means the person will come back to you like
it's your movie as well.
Exactly.
So.
I'm trying to sell your thing, so pay me well enough because I'll go fresh blood and tears just to make sure I deliver.
Right.
But now, if you don't pay these people well, they'll just next day
So
another day.
then it's okay if they also give you just haphazard performance in the production.
And then there's the part of planning for the shoot period. There's a lot of, when I say it's overtime, and this part, we can't because there are circumstances that we all cannot control.
Okay.
Being that maybe you're shooting within Lagos, it might be traffic, it might be school two boys that are coming to ask you for their own, there's a lot of things. But I think planning goes a long way. Before you execute any kind of action, like security-wise, your timetable should be on check. Because there's one thing, you ask your talent to come on set as early as 7 a.m.
Yeah.
You are there at 7 a.m. and not shooting till 2 o'clock.
Okay.
It will take the act out of the actor if you ask me. Most times when nothing happens to me, I'm just already dull. Like,
I think that was what happened to Taye the other day that caused some kind of
you're
issues.
already tired of waiting. I'm tired of, I'm out of character. Then you call me to come in front of the camera and I cannot deliver. You're now making, I don't like this. No, you're not going to start telling me I'm unprofessional. Right. And then at that point in time, you now start bad-mouthing me to other people. It's not professional, it doesn't work well. The next thing, I'm on a shadow ban that I did not even anticipate because I was just being human, telling you that I don't like this. So those are the kind of things, because would I say their ego kicks in? Do you know how many people have worked with? But a lot of people have their own process to how they're supposed to do a thing. Yeah. If you ask me to come on set by 7, by probably 5:30, I've woken up, I'm jumping up and down, I'm trying to hype myself. By 6 o'clock, 6:30, as I'm driving there, I'm trying to recite my lines in my head, trying to stay in character. I get there, I wait 2, 3 hours, 4 hours. The lines will slip out now, I'm already tired. Give me food now. I don't laugh with sound man. I'm already considering, check out the shots. A lot of things happen within that time.
So we need to go, but before we go, let's quickly talk about your Lagos experience. What has stood out for you since you moved to Lagos?
So technically, I've lived in Lagos all my life.
Oh, so
they gave birth to me in Lagos.
Okay, you were born in Lagos.
Yeah.
Born, bred, buttered in Lagos.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what's okay, let me rephrase this question. Since you're a Lagos boy, what is that Lagos experience that you can't find anywhere else? Oh yeah, now.
So, how many of you know the real Lagos burger?
Which one? Is it the akara and bread?
No,
Which
sorry.
one?
It's better than going beans.
Yeah.
Agege bread, open it up, they serve the beans and put it right there.
with the pepper
Yes.
and the oil.
All right.
Dripping.
You got it. You see that's the hand. See, you got the hand. You hold it.
Oh my God!
You know, nice. And that's something cold. All right, cold, Mirina, so that
and any available fan.
You have stamped the visa here. I'm going to London.
Anyway, Seyi, we need to leave the conversation here this morning. Thank you so much for being part of the conversation.
Pleasure was all
today.
mine. Thank you so
and
much.
And thank you for adding color to the show today. We do hope that you find time to be with us again sometime soon.
Yeah, sure. I'll just pay for my ticket.
To where? From where?
It's a Lagos experience now.
Okay. Producer, did you hear that? You pay for his ticket?
I did not say do Uber. I was ticket. It could be a train ride.
The ticket can also... There's bicycle lane.
You said like that's creativity. Blue lane, that train experience.
Bicycle lane, not
so that when you ask me this next question, I'll be like, blue lane, yeah, that's experience.
A ticket is a ticket. Okay, thank you again for coming on the show. We'll take a quick break. When we return, it will be nice for you to stay tuned to listen to Adebimpe and Joy's conversation this morning. They are going way, way back to a Lagos heroine. And this one, Joy has been rehearsing the name and how should we get the name right. Pelewura. How many of you know Pelewura? You know Pelewura. You know Woro Pelewura on Lagos Island. They will tell you about that this morning on the show. Please stay tuned. Adebimpe and Joy will be here after this break. Excuse you? I want to go and eat bread and
I will see. At least that's free breakfast.
We'll be back after this break.